Hello today, and we're going to do a video reply. I suppose this is to the Friday Foursome by Novabug. I haven't done this yet, so I thought I'll have a go. It is a question that I can possibly answer. 4 gaming regrets. I can think of one straight away, and that was buying Outrun for the Amstrad CPC. The reason why I did, because I was a big fan of Outrun in the arcade, one of my favourite arcade games of all time that was. And then my mate bought it for the Commodore 64, which was a great conversion. So it left me to buy it for the Amstrad CPC because I liked the game so much. And I did. $9.99 it cost back then. $9.99, what, the late 80s I think it was. I mean, 10 quid's a lot of money, you know, for someone that is at school earning nothing. So basically 10 quid spent on a game that was completely utter rubbish on the Amstrad CPC, converted by US Gold, of course, known for making bad games on the Amstrad CPC. Yeah, sorry about that, just had a package through the door, we won't go into detail. Yes, that is my first gaming regret. My second, I would say, on the lines of what Novabug said about getting rid of his Amstrad CPC, I'm going to combine all four computers that I regret getting rid of. One was my Amstrad CPC. I know I've got it back, but it ain't just the computer, it's the games with it. All the games, because I built up such a good collection. I must have had about 1,000 games plus for my Amstrad CPC 464. And I'm going to include my Commodore 64 because of the gaming as well, the games I built up a collection, and my Amiga 500 and my Amiga 1200, which also I had a good gaming collection for. So a regret there of getting rid of those 4 computers. You know, I know I should pick one, but it's an amalgamation of all those computers because they did bring me such good fun. Had plenty of enjoyment out of the time. I just look back at it and I think it is quite sad to get rid of it. But I know I've got the emulations now. But as everyone says, it's not the same as playing it on real hardware, which is honestly true. Because obviously you can hook it up to the TV. I know you can with a PC these days, but it's not the same. But even though I do enjoy emulations, but you know, it would have been nice to have that nostalgia there, you know. But the problem is I wouldn't have nowhere to put it. So there's another one. A third. Let me pause the video. I would say when I had my PlayStation 2, this was when I was in the United States at the time. Not so much of the PlayStation 2, it's a game. And that game was Gran Turismo 4. I would have liked to have completed that. So in a way I do regret getting rid of my PlayStation 4 because I wanted to complete Gran Turismo 4. A reason why I didn't complete it, I just got, basically because I got fed up with it. It's because I got to a point in the game I needed a car, but I already sold it, and in order to complete I had to do the game all over again because I don't know, I messed something up with the game. I got rid of a car that I shouldn't have got rid of. So I couldn't complete the game, so I would have had to have played the game all over again. So in a way that is a regret. So I got rid of my PlayStation 2. But at the end of the day, the consoles didn't do a lot for me. It wasn't a part of my life where I built up a big collection of games, because I didn't. None of my my consoles, like my PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 and my Wii, I didn't have a great collection of games. I think most I had for my PlayStation 2 was about, I don't know, 10 games. And gaming was, you know, I was in the games, but you know, it wasn't as big as when like the 8-bit days and the 16-bit days. I don't know, I just enjoyed gaming more, I think, back then. I think I grew up a little bit. I was into other stuff as well, so gaming was put aside for a little while for me, I think. So in a way that was a regret, because I did enjoy the Gran Turismo's. series. I had 5 on my PlayStation 3, but I don't know, I just got fed up with that. For some reason I just got fed up with 5 and I ended up selling my PlayStation 3 anyway. I know I'm going off at a tangent. So that's my 3rd reason. Now, my 4th reason. This is also based on the PlayStation 2. It's not a game, it's a controller. It was a generic control pad for the PlayStation 2, and that was absolutely fantastic. I rated that to be better than the original Sony DualShock 2 controllers. It was the same land, but it just felt better. It just fitted nicely in your hands. It was so comfortable. It was brilliant. I would say that was one of the best controllers I've ever used in my time. Like a control pad, not a joystick, a control pad. Yes, I regretted getting rid of that because, you know, I could have easily put that on my PC or something like that. That's when I was living in the States, so I don't think I sold it with my PlayStation 2 because it was a generic, and I don't think they would have taken it when I was trading in my PlayStation 2. But I think I actually kept it, but unfortunately I left it in America, thinking I would never use it again. But I could have easily got a USB adapter and plugged it in my PC and used gaming with that, because I don't know what make it was. I don't know what brand it was. It was just generic brand. I only paid something like $10 for it at the time, I think, or $15. But it was such a great controller. Really nice to use, and it all lit up. Vibrator obviously done everything like what the Sony one did, but you know, it just felt better. It was just so nice. If I knew what it was called, I'd put it up, or buy it again. But unfortunately, I don't even know what the brand of it was. But it was so nice. So that was a regret, getting rid of that controller, because it was the best controller I've ever used. If I could get that again, I would. So there you are. I hope this is right. I know it's the first time I've done this sort of video before, because I know you've done 2 other ones, but I couldn't, you know, I just couldn't think of any answers for that one. Those 2, I mean, the best controllers. I would have only come up with 1 controller, and that would have been that generic PlayStation 2 controller. And I can't. What was the second one he did? I couldn't answer the questions on that. So this is the one that I could answer the questions on, I felt. Yeah, I hope you like this response. You know, thank you for watching. Till next time, and goodbye.